Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
Hello and a warm welcome to NSE's Financial Quest Season 5. We come to you from the city of Baroda. Baroda has produced some outstanding quizzes across the country in a lot of national quizzes. Today is going to be no exception. For now, let me introduce you the 8 finalists at Baroda. Those then, your top 8 at Baroda. And all of them are going to battle it out for the position of the Baroda champion. And with that, let me move on to the first of my segments. It's called Opening Bell, and here it comes. We start off with table number 1, with your question coming up for you on your screen. To protect against counterfeiting, consisting of a thin ribbon that is input through a notes paper. What is this 2-word answer that I'm looking for? You're passing. Why? Try it. I'll move on to Navrachna on table number 2. 2 words. S is the starting letter, 1 T is the starting letter of the next. Passing, okay. Across, Baroda lines. Too much time. Table 4, Sabri Vidyalaya.
Pass.
Passing. Basil School, table number 5.
Pass.
Across to Sant Kabir.
Security thread.
Security thread. The thread that you see in a currency note is called a security thread. Good answer, Sant Kabir. Nice way to start with a 75-pointer. Well done for you. And I will move on to the next question. This is for Navrachna. Here we go. Next one for another 75 points. Dash companies make money in 2 ways. Through underwriting and by investing the premiums they collect. What is the dash? It starts with an I. Come on. 75 points to take away. Don't let it go.
Investment.
Investment is what you're saying. I'm moving you across to Baroda lines.
Investing.
Sabri Vidyalaya, table number 4.
Investments.
Across to Basil School.
Interest.
Interest. Sant Kabir, you've already got one right on a pass. Will you get another? Go on.
Investors.
Investors. DPS.
Insurance.
Plus 75. Well done. That is insurance companies. Premiums. The word premium is usually associated with insurance. Okay, moving ahead to the next one. This is for Baroda lines. Your question? The word means jagged in Malay. What is the word?
Rupees. Rupees.
Rupees. Moving you across, Sabri Vidyalaya. Starts with an R. Too much time on a past question. Moving you across to Basil School. Passing. Sant Kabir. Table 6.
Pass.
DPS.
Is it the currency of Malaysia? Ringgit.
It's the currency of Malaysia. It's ringgit.
And the word means jagged in the language.
Another 75 points to you. Oh, you're starting off well, DPS. You're really starting off well. Another 75 points to you. Well done. It's a ringgit, the currency of Malaysia. It's workable. Don't get tensed. And the two of you are table 1 and 2. That is Vibgyor and Navrachna. Smile a little more. Don't be so tense, young lady. Okay, I'm going ahead. This is your question. Sabri Vidyalaya, take your time. Read it. Don't pass. Here we go. A business term that means money owed to you that is unlikely to be paid to you in the foreseeable future. 2 words. 75 points.
Bad debt. Bad debt.
Bad debt is money that won't come back to you. I hope that doesn't happen to you, but that is true. 75 points is what you get. Nice answer on bad debts. Well done to you. Nice way to continue. We'll continue on to Basil School. Your question coming up for you for 75 points. This is easy. Don't pass it away. Here we go. Asian nation established its national currency for the first time in 1871, which has parity with the Mexican silver dollar. Yes. No? Come on. Across, Sant Kabir.
Japan.
It is Japan, Asian country with a J. 75 points, you just passed it away. Sant Kabir, well done. Japan is the right answer on that. That's another 75 pointer to you. Question direct to you. Here we go. There it comes for you. A certificate of indebtedness issued by a government or corporation. Two of you, don't be so loud. I can hear you here. Don't be so loud. Yes, Sant Kabir.
Is it bill? Bill.
Bill. DPS.
It's bond.
B-O-N-D.
Yes.
Bond. Bond is a good try, but 75 points is what you get, DPS. Well done. I like the way you have to start. Question direct to you. You've been answering other people's questions. You better get your own answer, right? And here it comes. Cashiers, certified payroll, travelers, and oversized are all variants of this type of a negotiable instrument. It starts with the letter C.
Is it check?
You're asking me, you're telling me.
I'm telling you the answer is check.
I say it's 75 points again. Well done. It is check. Oh, you started off with a bang. You started off with a bang. I feel bad for Auxilium Convent. You're stuck next to these guys who are just not passing you any questions. But I guess that's just for one round. Then it's all in your own hands. On this segment of the opening bell, last question direct to you. Corporate intellectual property, which includes patents, trademarks, etc., goodwill and brand recognition are all common dash assets in today's marketplace. What is the word that is missing? It starts with the letter I. Try, go on.
Investments.
Not investments. Across to table number 1, Vibgyor.
Intangible.
And what does intangible mean?
Which you can't touch or.
You can't touch or feel. It's not real, but it still existed. Put your hands together for them. That's a lovely answer. 75 points is what they get on Vibgyor for intangible. Very, very nice answer. And I'm very happy that you could explain that answer to me. That is the close of my first segment. And I must say it was a fast segment. That's the beauty when teams start answering. Though it's been a slightly lopsided, perhaps, with just 4 teams getting off to a start, the others still finding their feet. Early days, not to worry. Lots more points, lots more attempts. For now, you take a quick break, and on the other side, averages and indices, and a lot more action to come. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NSC's Financial Quest Season 5. We will be back. Welcome back. You're watching NSC's Financial Quest Season 5 from the city of Baroda. Ladies and gentlemen, the first segment was completely breathtaking. Absolute great speed, some amazing answers. Let's quickly take a look at the averages and indices, and then we will go on to the next of our segments. Averages and indices on your screen now. Move on to the next of my segments. This is called trading, and coming up for you on your screen now. In this round, questions are completely on the buzzer. You guys know the rules. You need to press the buzzer, wait for me to tell you it's your turn, and then you can give me the answer, okay? The point system of the question will come before the question, so you understand what you're playing for, plus that many, but also minus that many. It's high risk, high reward. Be careful what you're going in for the buzzer. We will start with the first of my questions in trading, coming up for you on your screen for 75 points. Now, between the years 1916 and 1931, which currency was the legal tender in what is now Iraq? It's not complicated. There's a reason I'm asking you this in our country. This is a bare question. Plus 75, minus 75. Someone's gone on the buzzer. This is table number 5, Basel School. If you get it wrong, it's a minus 75, but go on.
Real.
Minus 75 is what you will take. My question to you, after the question I said, there's a reason I'm asking you this question in our country, because the answer is the Indian rupee. The Indian rupee was the legal tender. Those were tough years for them, and Indian rupee actually helped their cause. Okay, but don't worry. Don't be disheartened. If you get a minus 75 here, you can make up with a plus 100 somewhere else. So not to worry at all. Okay, next question. This one is a stack question, which basically means 50 points, lesser risk, lesser reward, plus 50, minus 50. Here comes the question for you on 50 points. What term which means a conditional authorization granted by a country to a non-citizen to enter and temporarily remain within that country, is also used in the world of finance. This is Delhi Public School Kalali, table number 7. Mr. Enthusiastic Parth, what is the answer?
Is it visa? Because the definition that is given, it completely corresponds with visa.
Okay.
And it's also used in the world of finance. I've heard about it.
Put your hands together for him. I think that's another 50, but it's only 50 this time. But it's still worth the 50 that you take on that one. Nice answer. Visa being the answer on that one. Well done, Parth. I'm moving ahead. Next one is a big question. 75 points again. This is going to be a visual. Identify the logo and tell me which bank this is. Identify this logo. It's something new. Something new in our country. It's a new bank. DBS Kalali, one more time on the buzzer. Yes, young peoples.
Is it Bandhan Bank? Bandhan Bank.
Bandhan Bank. And what's new about this bank?
It was recently, in 2014, it got a license.
It's just recently got the license. Yes. Bandhan Bank, another 75 to DPS Kalali. Oh, this team seems to be on a fire. And I'll move on. The next one is a 100-pointer. The term X originally comes from Broadway theatre, where it was used to describe wealthy individuals who provided money for theatrical productions that would have otherwise had to shut down. What is the letter X? And I said it's not a term of earth. Somebody who guides, guards, and saves. Auxilium Convent, you going on the buzzer?
Angel.
Angel is the word. An angel investor or an angel comes and saved during the Broadway time. Outstanding answer. Very, very nice answer. And a 100-pointer on getting that one right. That was high risk. I think that's the reason some of you were a little averse to taking that risk, because it was minus 100 if you got that wrong. But Auxilium Convent, nice answer on that one. Very well done. Next one is a video question. I'm going to show you an ad. You need to tell me whose ad it is. And this is something all of you have seen. Okay? But it's only 50 points. It's only 50 points. You need to listen to it, watch the ad, and give me the right answer.
आज का दिन एकदम पैक्ड है। अरे, आज तो बद्री काका की माताजी की सर्जरी है। काका को
With your high, you've got on the buzzer. Badri Kaka ki mata ki surgery. Yes?
Oxygen.
What is it?
Yeah, it's like a money transfer from mobile app type.
Money transfer from an app, an oxygen wallet that is used. Lovely answer on that one. Oxygen will get you a 50-pointer. Nice answer on that, young man. Okay, the next one is another bear question. 75 points, but slightly tougher. It's something finance seriously related. It's a text-based question. Take a look at the question. Get the buzzer right, take a plus 75, or get the buzzer wrong, and I will take away your 75 points. I love doing that. Okay, here we go. NEFT is one of the most prominent electronic funds transfer systems of India. Expand NEFT is your question, and Delhi Public School Kalali on table number 7, as usual, has gone on the buzzer again. Yes, young man.
NEFT stands for National Electronic Fund Transfer.
You are well prepared. You get another 75 points. Oh, this is nice. Okay, last one of this round. Last question, it's a bull question. What you need to do on this question is, there is a connection question. I'm going to ask you 3 different visuals that I'm going to come up on screen. You need to tell me what is common to them, or what is it about them that I'm asking you. Just tell me the commonality. It's 3 different logos that I'm asking you. For 100 points. Get it wrong, what happens? Minus 100, exactly. Here we go. Next one. With your high, yes, young man.
They are public sector organizations.
Public sector organizations, no, that's not what I was looking for. That's a minus 100 that you will take. These 3 banks are the central banks of their country. It's called Reserve Bank of India in India. It's called State Bank of Pakistan in Pakistan. It's called the Nepal Rashtra Bank in Nepal. And the Monetary Authority of Singapore is the Central Bank of Singapore. So if it's something that you didn't know, you get to know today. That's the beauty of this quiz. The idea is not for you to know everything or come prepared the way you have done, which is very, very nice, but to learn something new. So these are central banks that you will see in other countries. At home, if you're watching, I don't know how fast you've been trying to keep up with these guys because these teams are literally on fire, especially DPS Kalali. They seem to be well prepared, very, very methodical, not taking too many risks. But I like the risks that Vibgyor is taking. You're not just giving it away, you're still continuing with the risk. One more segment to play, but that's on the other side of the break. You're not going to go anywhere. Please stay tuned. You're watching NSE's Financial Quest Season 5 from Baroda. We'll be right back. Averages and indices on the other side of the break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching the Vadodara edition of NSE's Financial Quest Season 5. Averages and indices back and on your screen right about now. Moving on ahead to the last of my segments. This one is called Settlement, and here it comes. We start out with the first of our questions. This one is a bear question. It's a visual. You need to tell me whose advertisement is this. Here we go. Someone's gone on the buzzer. Baroda Alliance School, whose ad is this?
Flipkart.
It's not, I wouldn't show you Flipkart on screen and ask you Flipkart. I said, which bank's ad is this? That is a minus 75 that you take. And I'm going to go back and give you the answer to that. That color should have been a big clue. ICICI, the usual orange that ICICI uses. I thought that was a big clue. You didn't even let me read the question. You were in a hurry. I wouldn't show you Flipkart and ask you Flipkart, right? Okay, next one. I'll move on. This is another bear question. There are objectives which means to promote the welfare of a girl child, and there are a lot of other details. These are all details about what scheme in India is my question. Baroda Alliance School again. Yes, go for it.
Beti bachao, beti padhao.
I'll give that to you. It's the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, part of the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme. So I'll still give that to you. That is a 75 pointer that you take. So you neutralize the minus 75 that you got. Oh, I like the reaction too. I like the reaction. Okay, next one is a 50 pointer. Just 50 points, plus minus 50. This one's pretty simple, text-based, but here we go. The Commonwealth Bank, the Westpac Bank, and the ANZ Bank are all founded in this country. ANZ is a big clue. A space NZ. Vibgyor high, yes.
New Zealand.
Minus 50 on that because it's Australia. It's Australia New Zealand Bank, which was founded in Australia, not New Zealand. Two separate countries, young man. I can't give you points on that. So you take a minus 50, but good attempt. At least you're attempting. I like that about you. Okay, last two. First one is a connection. You need to tell me what is the connection, or rather, which bank am I talking about? I'm going to give you 3 elements about a bank. Try and figure out which bank it is. It's for 100 points. Plus 100, minus 100. Here we go. Vibgyor high.
IDBI Bank.
IDBI. Why?
There's the ad.
Sorry?
There's the ad of IDBI Bank.
That's the ad of IDBI Bank. What about these two?
That might be the chairman of IDBI Bank.
Okay.
And maybe Reserve Bank of India has issued it.
I like the way you concoct the story. You took one element. He takes one element from the question, concocts the story around it. I just need the final answer. IDBI is the right answer. Plus 100 on that one. Well done, young man. That is an ad from IDBI. That's Kishore Karath, who's the MD, not the chairman of IDBI. And the IDBI was established in 1964 as a wholly owned subsidiary of the RBI. RBI was the big boss of IDBI in 64, but then it went on to become a separate entity. Next one, last one. This is another bull question, 100-pointer. But the beauty of this question is it's something very local, something from your region, okay? Here comes the question for you. Located in the city of Baroda in Gujarat, which was the first cooperative bank in India established in 1889, Sant Kabir table number 6.
Bank of Baroda.
Not the Bank of Baroda. That's a minus 100 that you take. That is not the Bank of Baroda. You didn't know that? You get to learn about it at NSE's Financial Quest. The answer is Anonya Cooperative Bank Limited. It was the first cooperative bank in the country. Started in Baroda. Something about your own place you should know. If you didn't know it, get to learn it today. And I'm assuming some of you at home knew that, but some of you who didn't know that, you get to learn it at NSE's Financial Quest. That's the beauty of this quiz. We don't expect you to know everything, but it's something we want you to learn from. Ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly have the averages and indices coming up for you on your screen. The final tally here at Baroda. Last round, absolutely no risks. They just didn't want to risk it. They were playing it safe. Tactical quizzing, absolutely tactical quizzing. It was not just good being well prepared. It was amazing tactical quizzing. No risks at all. Finishing this quiz as champions of Vadodara and will represent Vadodara in the national semi-final. This is DPS Kalali, a team of Kushi and Parth. Congratulations, 500 points. Another explosive episode, another week. We will keep moving on as we traverse across the length and breadth of this nation, and each city is going to spring up some surprise or the other. Don't miss this episode. Do come right back next week and watch another episode of NSE's Financial Quest Season 5. Till then, it's goodbye from me and from the entire team of the National Stock Exchange and CNBC TV 18. Take care and have a great week ahead.
Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.